What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome. I am the Crypto Crow, and today we're going to be talking about UFO gaming. Now, ultimately, this is going to be a bit of a series as I'm going over a lot of these different projects that we know Superman has rated a lot of these in terms of what he believes they're going to potentially achieve. And I'm starting off with all of the picks that he thinks are going to be potentially 100x returns. And I have my own rating system that I'm going to show. And honestly, this one doesn't look too bad. I mean, I'm iffy, but I think that it's already showing signs of being able to make a comeback because the price is so low. So we're going to go ahead and dive into this now. And this is UFO Gaming. This is their main website. I will say I've been on here this morning, and I just recovered from an error, like a host error. So I'm not sure what happened there. But this is, welcome to the future of blockchain gaming. And ultimately what it looks like UFO gaming is about is like metaverse gaming. And they launched their own game. That's their debut game, Super Galactic. That's supposed to feature like an NFT marketplace, play to earn model, breeding, and scarce playable NFTs. And ultimately, it looks like a souped up version of like an Axie. I forget the name of it. Axie Infinity. You breed the little monsters, and then you kind of build a troop of like 3 of them, and then you can fight other stuff. And ultimately, people in the last bull market were playing that game ad nauseum, basically making money, and they were leveling up their monsters and then breeding them and then selling the offspring. And like the idea is fantastic, and I think there's some of those kind of elements to this game, even though UFO gaming is supposedly more about just the one game there. But over the last few years, I've only seen in everything I'm seeing on their website, I'm only seeing information on their one game, and you can stake, earn, mint, and that's all cool. But it looks like it's only one game. I don't want to log in. Oh, geez. Okay. So looking at some of the details here, there's obviously a lot of information on their staking model and all of that. There's a staking tutorial. So if you're interested, you can stake it. Current TVL is 1.2 million. Nothing fantastic, nothing crazy, but that's dollars. And that doesn't necessarily play into the tokens. So that's a little misleading right now. Total UFO staked. Look at this. 595 billion 305,412,000. So obviously there's already quite a bit of tokens staked. So that's all fine and dandy. You go through the website if you're wanting to learn a little bit more detail about what their offerings are. You've got their exchange partners, all of that. Now, the token is a fraction of a penny right now, okay? And it has actually been performing a bit over the past year. So, and we're going to get into the metrics of things here in a minute, but ultimately, the current market cap is only 38 million, which is actually still pretty substantial given what they've accomplished so far. I mean, I'm seeing one game. I'm not seeing a lot of heavy activity. I would think after a couple of years since launch, they would have more offerings. But it's difficult, especially if you're relying solely on your token, it's difficult to, do anything. The trading volume is at about 1 million a day. That's really not much, okay, in the grand scheme of the crypto world. All-time high, it's, point not 569. It's down 97.33% since its all-time high, but it's up 325% since its low of July 20th of 2021. So that's really interesting how the price has been moving, kind of doing its own thing. You can see it started all the way down here at a fraction of a penny, and then came all the way up to November of 2021. Its trade volume at that time was about 25 million. So that's decent, and you can see it didn't get a steady drop. It looked like it would drop. It would get a bit of a pump, reverse, come back down even further, reverse, come back down. And you can see now here on the lip of this, it's a bit of an incline, and it's a pretty gradual incline as we enter the market. Here's the thing. It's still being worked on. This isn't dead. This is from October 2nd, Super Galactic updates and Twitter Spaces. So they're doing a lot of stuff to continue promoting this, to build on it. And this is going over some of the notes and updates of the game. It's still a work in progress. It's still being developed. So it's not like the developers just up and ran off with the money, left the project, left the game, just sitting idle. Their new gameplay UI layout, detailed pop-ups for skills added in the main menu, adapted skill pop-up positioning. So simple stuff, nothing crazy, but they're updating it. Skills detailed view pop-up established, assets updated for detailed stats. They're working on making the game look better. UI assets updated, technical, serialized dictionary validation fixed, enemy attack code refactored, Unity generated font changes, Wallet Connect packages updated, skill fixes. So not the most complicated updates from a development perspective, but still updates nonetheless. This isn't a dead project. So that bodes well for the future potential of what they're trying to accomplish. They're having Twitter Spaces, basically working on keeping the game alive and growing. So I like that. So let's take a quick look at some of the metrics here in my chart, and then we're going to get into some other things. Let's see here. Let's bring this to the front. All right. Now, this is, these are my metrics here. And we're going to start with market cap. So the market cap, it's getting a score of 3 because it's under 100 million. All right. The volume, which has a 2x multiplier, it's under 1 billion. The volume is not high. Okay. And the volume, this isn't right because this is getting 4 points. Oh, I see. Okay, because it's a 2x, it's under 10 million. All right. So I actually marked this box wrong. It's under 10 million, but it's a 2x multiplier, so it's getting 4 points. Circulating supply, over 70% is in circulation, so that's good. Total supply, over 100 billion tokens. So there's a lot of tokens. Let me see. What is the total supply? Total supply. Holy moly. Yeah. I mean, this is like meme coin status pretty much. So it's like 25 trillion, almost 26 trillion tokens in total supply. And that is the max supply as well. So circulating, it's all out there. All the tokens are out in the world. That's why it's also a fraction of a penny. I'll tell you, algorithmic trading bots love this kind of stuff. The social metrics are fair. I was looking at it. I was looking at some of the social metrics. I was looking at the Twitter and the followers and things. Like on Twitter, I think they've dropped about 10,000 followers on Twitter. Similar metrics to the Telegram. It's been dropping off, but not substantially. The communities aren't dead. The team is fully docked, so it's getting 3 points for that. Nothing exceptional, not a powerhouse team. You don't have like the former developer of Blizzard's WoW or anything like that on the team, but they are fully doxed. The use case, it's in low demand. I mean, it's kind of a novelty, and everything associated with it looks to be a bit novel. The existence and growth, it's been over 2 years since it's come out. And it's getting 3 points for that because it's been around. It's not dead. It's still going. It's nothing insane, but it still exists now. As for audits, you're looking at, Hacken or Certic. So it's getting 3 points for having valid audits. DEX holders under 20,000. Not too bad. Okay. It looks like it's pretty popular on the dexes. Hacks and scandals, none so far to date. And, basically the total scores, it got a 40, which a score of 40 isn't terrible, but it's not, it's not the best there is. This is the lowest scoring 100x potential project, okay, that Supoman had put out. So nothing insane, but that's okay. It's still much safer. And when I'm looking at other metrics, so here I'm on Messari and I'm looking at some of the other metrics here. Change versus USD, just in the last 30 days alone, it's up 169%. So that's not too bad. Change versus USD year to date, 37%. Okay, so it's been pumping. All-time high, I don't even know how this is possible. This is saying it was an all-time high of $39. This is the only place I'm seeing that. And I don't think that's real. Unless what I'm guessing, maybe they did something with the tokens. They changed the tokenomics to add a lot of tokens, but I haven't seen anything related to that. So I'm guessing that Messari might be wrong. Kind of how they've been wrong in, their coverage of Cardano for years, but I digress. The break-even multiple on this is insane. Okay. But that's because I think this metric is off. Time from all-time high was 3 years ago. Time since low is 2 years ago. It's saying that it's up almost 54,000% since it's low. All right. So there's that information. So, ultimately the potential for this project is pretty high in the sense that there's a lot of room for the token to grow. There's a lot of opportunity for, fledgling investors to, you can throw $100 into something like this. And if it does blow up, you can make a pretty decent sum. And if you're staking it and you're doing other things with it, all the better. So overall, my verdict for UFO gaming is that, yeah, Supoman might be right on this one. 100x return on this project really doesn't look like it'd be all that difficult to achieve given where it's at, how it's grown, and the fact that it's still alive and kicking. I'd like to see some additional projects, though. I would like to see more than just kind of some, here's you can stake and then here's a game you can play. I'd like to see a little bit more activity on that. Even if they were to maybe, I don't know, as things grow, they start buying into other games or that they can gamify, tokenize and all that, and just kind of continue growing their library of games that people can enjoy and maybe play to earn. And it looks like it's a possibility, so we'll see. But that's my verdict at this point. I think this could be a safe bet. Always enter at your own risk, do your own research. But it looks like a fun little project with the tokenomics that are basically, to me, it's like a meme coin with a use case that could really go pretty well in the next bull market if it continues to stay relevant. And that's the way I look at it. Until next time, guys, grow your coins, and I'll see you soon.